Hello, and welcome to the unboxing of what the F is your mustard seed, faith or fear. And so I've been saying all day that I'm going live today, and the day got, we lost today with unexpected things that we need to do for the kids. But nonetheless, I'm here. I was waiting for Chef Ron, but he had a busy day. He woke up really early, and so he's knocked out. But I did not want to let the day go. This is my Sabbath. So since I didn't get it done yesterday, I definitely said I didn't want my Sabbath to pass without me opening up the box because I really want to see what they look like, okay? So I'm going to give you guys some time to tune in. I got me some wine to toast, some Stella Rosa, got my cute glass. And so I'm going to give some time for people to tune in before I open up the box. Let me do some shares to let you guys know that I'm in the building. So give me some time. How have you guys been doing? Hope you've been tuning in for Coffee and Conversations. We are here every Monday through Friday, early in the morning. So I hope you guys have been a part of that. Right now, let me do some sharing. Excuse me. So if you're first tuning in, if you can see what my overlay says, what the F is your mustard seed is finally out. It is finished. It is on Amazon. It is on my personal site. And so if you look above, if you would like an autograph copy, you have 4 different versions that you can get it in. You can get it in the ebook. You can get it in black and white. You can get it in color, and you can also get it in audio. Okay, so if you hit the link above, it would take you to my healing app, right? The Apostle Precious Paulin page, and there you can basically decide which one you want, and it'll take you right to the soulsagesdoctor.company.site, and so you can order it. Or if you're an Amazon Prime member and you want to get it on Amazon, get it next day, you can do it through Amazon as well. The only thing when you go through my site, I autograph it and I send it out. So there's the only difference is that the ones that come through me is autograph. But if you go through Amazon and you happen to see me out, I would be honored to sign it. So you don't have to get it from me to get it signed. So whichever works for you works for me, okay? So let me share in Messenger. Okay. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to be on before you long, but like I said, I definitely want to share it to a few people because I have been supposed to be going live all day just so you guys could all be a part of the great reveal. But I'm late. But I'm normally used to going live at 9, as the mom, that's when everything calms down and everybody is more stable, more situated, and life is calm for me at 9. So after I send it to just a couple of people and give people some time to get in, we're going to pop this box open. And for everybody that, excuse me, and for everybody that pre-ordered, the books will be going out tomorrow. Other than if you got the ebook, you already got it. So it came already to you. So if you're an ebook type of person, definitely hit the link and it'll come to you in full color on ebook. That one's only $15. The actual black and white copy is $24. And the color copy is $33. Okay? And it's life changing. Hold on. I'm sure many of you guys will see the replay. Let me send it. I hope you don't hear that snoring over there. Okay, here we go. Got my blade here. This is the box. Let me cut it open first. Hey, you guys, anybody who's tuning in, hello. I'm just unboxing my latest book for the season, which I'm launching my first ever book club. So it'll be Precious's Book Club. It will launch in the spring. We're going to spring into action for our attraction and your ticket into the book club. I'm going to start with my book. Hello, William Brown. How are you? I'm so excited you joined. I'm about to unbox my new book, and I'm so excited. Happy Monday. Happy release day, right? So, oh my goodness. It is official. Hold on. Okay. So this is the black and white. Hold on. Let me see. Some of them are color, so I have to find a color one. Here we go. This is a color one. Are you guys ready? Okay. This is the new book. I hope is given very clear for you guys. Excuse me, you guys. Isn't this just gorgeous? So now you can't tell the difference between the black and white or color by the cover because they all are the same. But wait till we open these bad boys out. Okay, we're about to open them up. So this one is okay. We're gonna start with the black and white. How beautiful is this? Oh my God. Isn't this not the most gorgeous thing you ever did see? Yeah. Here's the back. Like I said, there's no difference in the black and white or color. Let me see before I show you. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so refreshing. Okay. This is what we have, you guys. Oh, okay. I have to refriend you, William. I definitely will. Will. Hello. Happy Monday. Thank you. Happy release day. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa, for all your help. Let me tell you something. She is a visionary media marketer when I tell you. So here we go. This is what the black and white looks like. This is the black and white. Oh, it looks so amazing. So amazing. It's perfect. So perfect. I love it. This is a content page. I want y'all to see the beauty in it. So at the end of every chapter, there is a poem because that is what makes me amazing and what makes me special. So I didn't want to do another release without adding my signature, my prophetic poetry, which is my gift, right? But the best part is this is the color option. Now, of course, if you get the ebook, you would definitely be able to enjoy the color option. I'll check my orders, Mom, and see if you pre-ordered. I'll let you know tomorrow. I mean, tonight. No, I can look on as soon as I get off the live, okay? And I'll text you. I definitely will. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Brother Will. So, are y'all ready? There is something that color does that black and white just does not do. And let me tell you, I originally was just going to do black and white. But after we looked at that gorgeous ebook, I said, oh my God, we have to do color. So are y'all ready to see a whiff of the color? Oh my God, the quality. The quality. Can y'all see the brown? We went with the deep brown colors on the words. Can y'all see that? I'm going to get to that same chapter page. These are some forwards. See the content page? Wow, how beautiful is that content page? Can you see the difference? Let me show you the difference with color. Even though the black and white is gorgeous, let me tell you. And the words are so priceless. But I do want you to see the difference in color in black and white. So here's the black and white, which is just as beautiful. The words are just as amazing. And here is the color. Wow, right? Oh my God, it's so freaking beautiful. Listen, Melissa, she showed out. She showed out. So let me show you the difference if you got the color book. That's why it is more expensive. It is more work and it costs more. Look. So can you see the color? This is the black and white, right? Faith is believing before receiving. And this is the color. Faith is believing before receiving. You see the image of the footprints in the sand? Trying to get my arm straight. You see that? Oh, how beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. I am so pleased. See that? Even the definitions are in color. Let me pull through some of this real quick. Now remember, on the black and white, all of the words are the same, but there's just no images. So this is what the color looks like. Every chapter page has a beautiful a picture that complements the journey. Shout out to such an amazing collaboration with Melissa Price. Oh my God, talk about her taking your vision and bringing it to life. Look at this. Come on now. How beautiful is this? Melissa, this is so gorgeous. Look how it came out. Oh my goodness. Can y'all see the beauty in these pages? This color is listen. I love the black and white because I know what it represents, but there is nothing like this color book. Oh my God. How amazing everything came out. Look at this. Can y'all see this? So beautiful, right? I am so pleased. So pleased. Look at this. I'm so glad we went with a color version. So if you're a digital person, hit that link and you get that ebook. It'll come to you immediately. Look at that. And so, of course, the ebook would have this vibrancy is exactly like this one. The ebook is exactly like the color book. Isn't that gorgeous? Tell me it's not giving you life. Tell me that is not giving you life. It's giving me life, you guys. This is beautiful. Look at this. Isn't this the most amazing? Gorgeous. Every picture complements the poems, and it takes you on a journey of what the F is your mustard seed. Because in life we can get stuck and we get paralyzed by fear, not recognizing that your F matters, right? And so it's our responsibility to face it, right? Freedom after insight to higher self. And so, if faith without works is dead, we have to hire ourselves into our purpose. We got to create momentum with our movement, right? And fear was about us being paralyzed, right? It's been said that fear was false evidence appearing real. But in this book, I did a chapter 7, which is a new way to fear, which is forget, escaping, and rise, right? Because we were supposed to identify with fear. We were supposed to tap into that fear, but we wasn't supposed to allow it to allow us to stay stagnant. We were supposed to use it to catapult us into our best season. But the fear reminded us that a change need to occur, right? And so we get comfortable in where we are, right? We get comfortable with being just okay with what we've already done, even though we want so much more. And so we sit in fear because of our comfort level. But that faith allows you to decide that I'm more than just this circumstance. The faith allows you to decide that vision that you have, that idea that you have is all about you pushing past those fears and being able to show up in your destiny, right? This is the new fair way to fear. See that rising like a phoenix? Is that not the most beautiful thing? I know. I am so pleased. This is an amazing reveal. You see those numbers lighting up in there, and that just gorgeous. The details. Shout out to you, Melissa. Okay, now this page is one of our favorite pages. No other warrior. So it's now, ask yourself what the F is my mustard seed, faith or fear. And this page embodied all of us, right? So many different parts of us, so many different facets. So it doesn't matter what area in your life, doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. We all go through life with those feelings, the feelings of feeling strong and the feelings of feeling weak. And sometimes we allow the fear to create mountains in our life when we were supposed to be able to surpass those things, right? To change those valley moments into valuable situations. We were supposed to be able to realize that a mustard seed, as tiny as a mustard seed is, very small, very small. Also, if you order the book from me, you will get a mustard seed taped to the front cover so that you can realize just how small a problem can be, or just how small a mountain can start and then we grow it, or just how small your fear can be. And you can decide, what am I going to give credit to? Am I going to give credit to my faith, or am I going to give credit to my fear? Am I going to empower my faith, or am I going to empower my fear, right? Because we are in a season right now where so many people are weak and they feel like they can't go on, or they just are unsure of what's next. And that's why it's up to us to recognize that you hold the fate to your life by deciding, how am I going to show up? Am I going to show up in the power of me? Am I going to operate in my I am? Am I going to let my faith move mountains, or am I going to let my fear create them? Am I going to look over my life and remember all the times that I stood up? Remember all the times that I was faithful over my dreams, and I showed up anyway, and I conquered that, and I became more trustworthy to myself? What am I going to do in the face of my F? Are we faithing our way through life, or are we fearing our way through life? Because I believe that faith is why you are not where you used to be, but fear is why you are where you currently are right now. Because both can be real, and we operate in both. But it's up to us to be accountable for what it is that we are operating in at the time, and starting to say to ourselves, am I fearing right now, or am I operating in faith? Do I believe in the future, or am I afraid of the future? because we get to manifest whatever it is that we desire. And so when I believe in myself, right? Faith, freedom, after insight to higher self. When I believe in myself, I become my greatest protector. I become my greatest inspiration. And then I become trustworthy to self so that I can continue to create, right? The things that I desire because I know that I am in power, in control of my destiny. So look at this. So as I was saying this, thank you, cuz. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, William. Hello, Minister Umo, how you doing? Thank you, Queen. Hello, Beverly. How are you? Hey, cuz. Hello. But yes, I'm just so excited because I just unboxed. And this box has been sitting here and I did not want to open it without you guys. Because many of you have pre-ordered. Many of you were a part of the journey. That's it. And this beautiful contact page. And so as I said, you have the option to get the color. Beautiful. Or you have the option to get the black and white. Both are available. Or as always, you have the option to get the ebook. And so as I said, I was toasting. So I have me a little bottle. Got me a cute little cup. You see that? The P is for purpose, is for precious, is for this moment. So I'm going to take a nice little cheers with you guys. I was supposed to be doing this with Chef Ron, but he fell asleep. So, cheers to dreams coming true. Cheers to committing to you. Cheers to showing up in your faith and abandoning your fear. Cheers for celebrating who you were created here. Cheers to you operating in the right F, right? And the F that you need to operate in is the feeling of faith. Don't you ever forget that when you operate in faith, you make room for everything. When you operate in faith, you actually allow yourself to become trustworthy to your dream. You allow yourself to be the evidence to things hoped for, things not seen, right? And so when we start to envision and imagine the things that we want for ourselves and we commit to it by following through with a plan, right? Creating a blueprint, understanding that anything I want, I can have. When I operate and I do the work, when I let go of the pain in order to move into my power. And so when you read this book, it'll take you on a journey of how I had to go from my fear into my faith, right? Because there was a time when I operated in fear and it held me back, right? It made me feel unworthy. It made me feel insecure. It made me feel like I couldn't live in the dream that I had for myself. And when I realized that it was all about how I saw me, it was all about the relationship I had with God. It was all about how I believed myself through any situation, any circumstance, because I knew that I had the power to change my life by just changing my F. And so I want this to be a constant reminder, like a little devil on your shoulder and an angel on your shoulder, right? Because when you're operating in fear, you're in the absence of God, because God said, I am that I am in all things. Fear paralyzes you. So that has nothing to do with the power of God, right? But faith catapults you. It makes you believe in the impossible. And many people say impossible means that I'm possible. And if God said that you can do all things, all you have to do is to believe it, to receive it. The question is, how you faithing out there? What are you believing yourself for? Because it's not enough to believe God for it if you don't believe that you can get up and do it. Because it's been said that faith without works is dead. And so when you sit in fear and you don't operate in the highest vibration, I believe that God is a vibe, but faith is his vibration. And anytime you are operating in fear, that is a constant deceleration. And so when we sit and we become stagnant and we become comfortable in just being where we are, even though we want more, then that is a sense of fear, because the fear is the idea that is the unknown. And we are afraid of the unknown. Many of us are. But I want you to know that because you've been equipped with a mindset, equipped with your past and present that allowed you to know who you can be, who you are becoming, where you are evolving into. When you begin to have a faith system, you can move mountains, right? Faith created 5 books in my life. Faith gave me a marriage, even having suffering molestation as a child. Faith allowed me to believe in the impossible. It allowed me to realize that the who may kill me, but the what will heal me. The what is my wisdom hat. And that God had to develop me in the darkness in order for me to come into the light. And he has to do the same with you. And so we are the evidence of our belief system. And so if you believe it, then you shall receive it. I can only be the who in me that I can see. So only when I can see that, can I be that? So I don't care what your dream is. I don't care what you've been through. That is what makes you qualify for where you're headed. And so because the ing is so important, when we are faithing, we are constantly showing up for the gift that is us. We are constantly showing up in gratitude. We are constantly showing up with a winning attitude. And so, like I said, this book, I cannot wait to read this book with you. I'm launching my Precious Book Club next month. We're going to spring into action for our attraction. And for everybody who purchased the book, whether it's an ebook, whether it's black and white, whether it's an audio, or whether it's the color, you will have a seat, a VIP ticket into the book club so that we together can unpack what it is that we desire, what fears are holding us back, how can we evolve by letting go and letting God, how can we believe in the power that is us. And so I just want to say I love you guys. These books are gorgeous. I hope you ordered yours. If you did not, it is not too late. Hit the link up top. We will not start the book club into the middle of April after I come back from the kids' spring break. I will have a date, but now I'm telling you, don't forget to order your book today. We will read about it. We will talk about it. I will definitely have it on tomorrow now that it's out the box. Love you too. Beverly says, faith forward all issues to heaven, and fear becomes fantastic, enthusiastic, awesome, radical. That part, right? And so for fear for me is forget, escaping, and rise. I want y'all to get a new way to fear, right? I want y'all to understand that if you escape, you cannot push past. If you run from it, you cannot become who you were meant to be. And so we got to move past the pain. We got to move past our fears. We got to know that we are destined for greatness, but only when we serve the higher being of us, right? Which is a belief system. So if you dream it, you see it, you believe it, you have to get into action about it, right? So that's what the faith it is all about. It's saying I'm getting action for me because I know that I have a responsibility to not only myself, but to the people that are waiting for me to pass the baton. It's all about you, and you make the difference. You make the difference. Thank you, Minister. If it was your prayers and words of encouragement that helped me through. Thank you. Oh my God, bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. I'm glad. Oh my God. And that's what life is all about, right? It is about us showing up so that we can make a difference. It's about us putting our imprint, right? Moving those mountains, telling people about the mountains that got moved because we believed in ourselves. Telling people about the things that happened because we showed up for ourselves, right? And so because I showed up for me, I get to show up for you. Because I have faith, I get to work in the process. I get to work out the whole idea that I'm not enough, right? Oh my God, I'm just so excited because another one, right? Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. There's the link right there. Appreciate you. Go, Precious. Go, Precious. Go, me. Go, me. There. And so, you know what? I guess I can share a poem with you guys in the introduction, and then I'm out of here because I know it's late. Because, like I said, my day got, I'm a mom and I'm a wife before I'm a dreamer, and so, but here we are. I don't know if y'all can hear my husband snoring over there, but I'm gonna do the introduction. I'm so in love with this book too, Melissa. Oh my God, so in love with this book. So the introduction says, have you ever found yourself stuck in a part of your life where you didn't know what to do next because you felt unsure of the outcome, afraid to move in fear of things getting worse, unhappy in comfort, battling the visions of all the things that have gone wrong instead of right, sitting in the face of fear, forgetting faith had a classroom too, learning lessons to activate your fear instead of faith, choosing to lose instead of win unconsciously because of the relationship you had with the two F's, faith and fear. Both F's matter, and since matter takes up space, the question is, what matters most in your life? Your power in faith or fear? Both play a role in your thoughts, but it is your job to decide which one holds more precedence in your life. I can honestly say I've operated in both through the years and recently realized that faith is why I'm not still where I once was, and fear is why I haven't moved from where I am currently. Until I activated the ability to make a decision for my destiny, I remained still. Then I heard a whisper to myself, what the F is your mustard seed? At that moment, I realized I am the gardener to my seeds, and so are you. You get to decide what stays and goes in your mind. You you get to decide what stays and goes in your mind. It's time to evict doubt, better known as fear, and activate faith, better known as promise. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Prosperity thrives in faith, not fear. Remember, God is a vibe and faith is his vibration. Therefore, fear would automatically be his deceleration. As you read on in the coming chapters, I want you to keep account of your mustard seeds and what the F they represent in your current situation, faith or fear. Time to hold ourselves accountable for our own destiny. And that is the introduction. And the chapters are, chapter 1 is faith is believing before receiving. Chapter 2 is fear is the presence of doubt. Chapter 3 is identifying my mustard seed, faith or fear. Chapter 4 is, are you spiritually fertile enough to plant a mustard seed? Chapter 5 is, what is your belief system to grow a plant? Chapter 6 is activating faith, freedom after insight to higher self. Chapter 7 is a new way to fear, forget escaping and rise. And chapter 8 is now ask yourself, what the F is my mustard seed, faith or fear? So that, my dear, is how the book goes. And so if I'm going to read a poem, I'll just go to the last poem in the book that puts the whole book together. It's called Now, because every chapter has its poem to seal the chapter, to put it into my prophetic phone, the gift that I've gotten forever. So the last poem is Now Ask Yourself, what the F is my mustard seed, faith or fear? It says, you've been on quite the journey of discovering who you are, filled with emotions of anxiety that brought you oh so far. Far into your existence of which you are the boss, because your thoughts have carried you to places feeling lost. Confused on how you arrived, not realizing you paved the way. Doubting your every move because fear made a stay. Unhappy in comfort, afraid to make the wrong turn, and unaware that life is made up of the lessons that we learn. The best lesson of all is words have the power to operate in a frequency to ignite or devour. What you choose to say to yourself is the blueprint of your day. So never underestimate that life can go your way. Speak to yourself with love and encouragement as you go, with the freedom to figure out just which way to flow. Words that bring you down will never turn the key or invite you in a peaceful world where you're not threatened by what you see. Remember, you are a creator, and what's believed becomes your story because choosing to live by faith will give God all the glory. Since God is a vibe and faith is his vibration, planting a mustard seed of faith will be your elevation. But planting a seed in fear brings you constant deceleration. Anytime you are wondering what is wrong with you, stop and ask yourself, what the F am I going through? If the feeling is of doubt that you can handle any situation, remember your new way to fear and be your graduation. Faith is believing before receiving, even with the presence of doubt, because identifying your mustard seed is what the journey is about. You are spiritually fertile, so watch what you plant because your belief system will nurture a thought the size of an ant. Activating freedom after insight to higher self with a new way to fear means now is the time because no other warrior is here. Always identify your F in all that you do, for what grows up later has been nurtured by you. Your thoughts are the answers to who you'll become. So operate in faith, and you can always say you won. So let me tell you, that, my dear, is the last poem in the book. And I'm telling you that it was quite the journey. It was my first time ever purging, parts of my story. I've always done affirmations. I've always done poetry. And most of my poems, 90% of my poems come from other people and what they've been going through. And it's like their spirit falls on me like the dew in the morning and I create a poem. I've been doing that since I was 12 years old. But this book was, I cried reading it through the first time because it allows me to purge through the levels of living in fear and operating in my faith and realizing just where we ended up because of the work that got done. And so I am so glad that God dropped this title in my spirit. I'm so glad that I went through the ability to let go of my story, to give God the glory, to operate in what I know best, right? And that's just operating in love and freedom and healing, right? Get out of your feelings and into your healing. And so I just want to say that I am so grateful. It has been 37 minutes. God knows I didn't need to be on here more than 15, but everybody knows I'm long-winded. That is a gift and a curse, right? So I am just so, so, so grateful. Melissa, I did show the collage. You want me to show it again? Hold on. So for chapter 8, No Other Warrior. Now what's your mustard seed? That is a collage of different warriors. Children, adults, men, women. So I want you to know that you are the warrior. There is nobody quite like you. And when you operate in your faith, nobody can do what you can do. And so I hope that you order this book. I hope that you join the book club. I hope that you let me know how it touched you. And so if you get the book after you finish, please go on Amazon and do a review. Just be a part of the story. Just be a part of the grow and be part of your story. And one of the things that I done in this book was I left a space open for everybody after they read the book to actually give their own forward of how the story touched you and how are you operating and what moments did you live in faith and have to push through. And how many times were you stuck in fear before you got to who you are today, right? Because life is about becoming. And so we know that if we weren't living in fear, we'd be way further on the journey, right? And so we operate in both. So let's be honest. But it's time to evict that fear. Right? It's time to let it go. It's time to trust ourselves. We are the evidence. We have been survivors, but I'm tired of y'all being survivors. It's time to be a soul survivor. It's time to adjust your mindset. God said to renew your mind daily. And so having the faith in everything you envision, and then having the courage to have the confidence to push through that dream and then show up, you become the evidence that the world is waiting to see. You become that book of the Bible, right? You become the epitome of what it means to get up and celebrate you and keep on pushing and never give up. And that's what I want you to understand. That's what the journey of faith in it is all about. Is never giving up on who God called you to be, because as long as he's waking you up, he's ready for you to follow through. Follow through with who you are. So we got all of that, making sure I get all the comments. Make sure I didn't miss anything before I get out of here. Got you on my TV. Oh, am I bold and loud? Melissa says, this book has me checking myself in every hard situation that come my way since I touched it. I ask myself, what the F is my mustard seed when I'm faced with the worst stuff? And it has helped me get through it like a graceful warrior. That part. Listen, ever since I wrote it and did all the editing too, I'm like, oh my God, I have to check myself. Hello, author Lynette. Hello, hello. I'm so glad God dropped that seed on you, girl. Me too. And I want y'all to understand that a mustard seed comes to fruition in 90 days. So as I was writing this book, I thought maybe Jack didn't have a beanstalk at all. Maybe he just had a mustard seed. And so maybe if you would get a mustard seed and nurture that belief system and grow it, not a mountain, right? Because you can either operate in fear or faith. Whatever that mustard seed, you can grow either way. That's the power in the F. Whatever that emotion you are feeling, you are going to grow. So you can grow fear or you can grow faith. The question is, what are you growing? When you're in those moments, what are you telling yourself? Are you saying, oh my God, I can win, I got this? Or are you doubting it? Are you saying, oh God, it's always me? Whoa, another problem. That's fear. And you got to evict that idea. You have to be able to say, I got what it takes. And I'm going to push past the pain and into my power. I know who I am. And I'm going to prove it to myself, because I know I am the answer. That's it. Listen. Hey, boo. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. I love, love, love the book. It changed me and made me stronger, and just in time for life to test me out. Thank you, precious Paula. It is my great gift. I mean, I'm glad that I can do it. I'm glad that you could assist me. You became the magic, the X factor. OMG, precious. New children's book I did, Jack and the Mustard Seed. Oh, I love that, right? I love that. Don't start now, girl. Don't give me no new projects. But with all that being said, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I actually had to buy some new children's books. So I actually got some new children's book in. I kind of just sold out at my last event. So this is a box full of treasures. Everybody who pre-ordered, like I said, when I put the orders up for pre-order, if you wanted the color, because the color option wasn't even available when we first started, it became a last minute idea. And so if you got the black and white and you want to upgrade to the color, please reach out to me before I ship out tomorrow. You can message me or you can email me, and you can upgrade and pay the difference, and you can go into a color version if you order the black and white. If you're okay with the black and white, please. It's just as beautiful. It's just not color. Everything just look better in color. So my aunt was like, nope. I just want to get a whole color. So she's going black and white in color. If you are ebook, the ebook is in color. So if you got a black and white and you want the color effect, get the ebook with it. Ebook is only $15. The easiest bet. So please, 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 definitely make sure you're a part of the journey. I would love for you to be a part of the cycle of what the F is your mustard suit. So we going on tour this year. And so this I want it to be a game changer for us as a people, for us as a whole, and for us as dreamers. So last but not least, cheers to what the F is your mustard seed. Oh, that's pretty good. That's my first time trying it. Congratulations again. So proud of you. Click the link in the comment if you have ordered your ebook, color edition or black and white edition. Once again, thank you, Nicole. Love you, boo. I'll be shipping out the books to you. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So as always, remember that you can never turn on anybody else's light, but you can provide enough light for them to find their switch. So stay lit in this world so somebody can find their way out of the darkness. It is your responsibility. Before you go to bed tonight, I want you to ask yourself, what the F is my mustard seed? When you wake up tomorrow, if your day is getting hard, if you are having a hard time, if you are feeling inadequate, I want you to ask yourself, what the F is my mustard seed? Am I faith in my way through life? Or am I fear in my way through life? Remember that fear is not of God. He said, I am that I am. So to be out of fear is it to be in the presence of God. So don't you forget that. Love you guys. Flip those switches. Nicole says, I can't wait. I cannot wait for you to get it. I cannot wait for you to call me because I know you're going to be calling me going crazy about it. I know you are. I know you are. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Love you guys. Flip those switches. Lit, lit, lit. See you guys tomorrow for Coffee and Conversations. I'll be back here at 8:30 a.m. You guys have an amazing night. Remember, love grows everything, so love yourself first. I'm about to go snore with Chef Ron because I am exhausted, but I didn't want the night to go. I did not want my Sabbath to end without me opening up this box and experiencing the beauty of what the F is your mustard seed, faith or fear. See you guys later. Mwah. Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning in.